After a very long day, we are headed toward the airport to go to Boston.
Boston.
First time in Boston.
Yeah.
All right, so we have successfully boarded the train to the airport, and we are excited about seeing Boston. It is a quiet evening on the Amtrak this evening. As you can see, we actually have the whole car to ourselves. So very pleasant ride to the airport tonight. All right, here we headed to Boston. Almost missed this flight. I think we sat for like 5 minutes before they called us on.
Yeah.
We are zone 1 anyway.
Yep.
So yeah, headed to Boston. We're excited. I had to see on that. So we get live piano here in Boston. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a beautiful day in Boston, and we are headed out for the Boston Tea Party and Ships Museum. So we have arrived at the Boston Tea Party Ships and Museum. We are super excited.
Under the moonlit sky, voices began to rise. In the Boston night, the spirits taking flight. We're just full of dreams, we let the harbor team. We aim to defy, and we felt so alive.
Liberty to the raging sea, for our liberty, no more tyranny. Liberty to the raging sea, for our liberty.
Hopefully he walks in here any minute now, and we hear word that we can send it back to Eden. That would be the easiest for everybody, and that's what we'll do if he says yes. Yeah! We're gonna see if he is joining us, otherwise we'll get this thing started. Yes?
Unfortunately, Mr. Roach has not returned. The meeting is going to begin without him.
Right.
Would you mind maybe saying a few words? Just a few, yes.
Yeah, sure, I can say, but settle down, because I have hear myself think over the roar of this angry mob! Very angry, yes. It's clear we need a word on our safety from this man who got stuck in the ceiling the other day, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, as patriots from around, be aware. Please take note of the exit doors around you. In the event
Got stuck in the ceiling?
December 16, 1773. Now, I've gotten to know all of your names, but I forgot to introduce myself. So, my name is Lieutenant Thomas Krauss of the Massachusetts Artillery. Yeah. Protest against that Stamp Act. Now, thanks to our efforts, we put an end to that Stamp Act. And also, thanks to that, I'm no stranger to leading an angry mob of people. but in the cause of what is right, and to make sure that our voices are loud enough to be heard by King George all the way back in England. And there are a few ways we can do just that. Now, if you hear something you agree with today, or something you disagree with, or you have no idea what's going on, you just want to join in. It's always good fun to stand and beat or bend the literature. Let's give it a try, yeah! Come on! Together on my hip. Ready? Hip, hip! Now, if you hear something you don't...
Well then, my friends, though I do assure a meeting under kinder circumstances, we've gathered here today to discuss yet another crisis forced upon us by Parliament, supposedly on behalf of our monarch, King George the Now, there in Boston Harbor there are three ships, the Eleanor, the Dartmouth, and the Great Beaver, and there holds up into bursting with 340 crates of East India Company beef. Now, under our laws, each of these vessels has but 20 days to unload their cargoes and pay the duties or taxes that are owed. And tomorrow is the 20th day for the ship Dartmouth. That makes this assembled body of the people all the more important. This is your final chance to sway these events in our favor. As you all are aware, this is not the first time that taxes have been forced upon us without our consent. 8 years ago, 1765, Lord Grenville saw fit to tax our letters, our newspapers, all of our printed goods under the Stamp Act. Many of us are outraged by these taxes. Many of us take to the streets, but I'm not the only one to be outspoken on this matter. Thomas Porter, what is the vote on the issue of taxation? What say you on the Stamp Act, sir?
Parliament not only taxed our paper and ink, they even taxed our playing cards and dice.
Very angry indeed, Mr. Porter. We were told these taxes were to repay our debt from the French and Indian War. Now, Mr. Porter's just anger has been echoed by many of these homes as well. James Brewer, I heard that your house, sir.
I did not pay for them. I was forced to choose between you and those or putting food in my family's belly.
But fear no longer, Bobby will sell any of these unjustly taxed British Englishmen. Then do we not deserve the same basic rights as Englishmen? It appears as if the governor is willing to grant anything consistent with the laws of his duty to the king, but the orders of the vessels cannot leave unless the cargo is unloaded as the law demands. And what say you all to this?
What say all of you? If you agree with the destruction of the tea, please say,
Opposed? None. Moving on. None. Extents of the law. We must do our very best to conceal our identities this night.
how do we do that?
Cloaks, blankets, they should suffice, but let's also carry a symbol known to all throughout the colonies. It's our unique symbol.
Farewell, everyone. Oh, we'll say for the angry mob, we're all very.
Lances by our side, our shadows stretch wide. In the city's heart, we played our boldest part. With fever in our veins, against sovereign chains. A rebellion star, echo through the dark.
Patriots, all right. Seems we need to get our wits about us tonight. So let's go over our dangers. Are you folk aware there's 3 warships out in the harbor? Don't look, it's nighttime. You won't see them on board. Well, that takes care of the Navy, doesn't it? We don't need to worry if the Army of course, ever since that fateful massacre 3 years ago. All British regulars, they have been banished from Boston. They now reside at a harbour island called Castle Island, and they cannot muster that word from our governor. Well, that man is cowarding away in Milton. See, we're down here. We're friends. Family members. We know each other from work, town meetings, but what you're doing tonight is treason and hatred. And what is the punishment? The days and weeks to follow, we keep this a secret. Take the secret to our grave, never even speaking praise of our actions. So to make sure we are accountable, I ask you all, raise your right hand and repeat my oath of secrecy. I swear.
I swear.
I was not there.
I was not there.
I trust you with my life. Now, my dears, you're on the Brig Beaver, and this vessel holds 112 chests of sea iron. Quick rummage, about 3 of the lightest I carry. They're about 90 pounds apiece, and as you can tell, I am very strong. So, I need 3 very brave, strong, eager patriots ready to commit a crime. Might raise a hand, drive. Hear me above that. Say aye.
Aye. Oh.
Is that a real person? No. Leaf tea that we must scoop and scrape and dig at. Now, these crates, they can be 400 pounds. So how are we going to get them on deck to dump into the harbor? Does anyone have any idea? Leave my group up on deck to destroy the rest of the tea, and everyone please say thank you to Captain Coffin on your way out, just by port side starboard. I want you to England. It wasn't such a dramatic demand after what they'd already been through. Much shorter journey.
To the raging sea, for our liberty, no more tyranny. We threw the tea to the raging sea, for our liberty, no more tyranny.
Drums in the distance, calling out resistance. Right across the land, united we will stand. Through the clash and storm, we shall transform. With freedom in our sights, we fight for our rights.
I'm scared. No more tyranny. We threw the tea to the raging sea, for our liberty, no more tyranny.
Exactly that. But before we do run away, let us give Miss DeLay and Mrs. Crane here our mightiest huzzah. Hip hip! Huzzah! All right, my friends, all ashore, going ashore.
You gotta pull it back up.
And the story says, on that fateful night, we stood up for our right. The tide turned for us, from courage and trust. In this land of ours, we'll break all the bars.
To the raging sea, for our liberty, no more tyranny.
Through Boston shut forevermore, the cry of freedom rose in autumn. Through Boston shut forevermore, the cry of freedom rose in autumn. Banners held high 'neath the stars and stripes, and the sail of old, our spirits bold.
We threw the tea to the raging sea, for our liberty, no more tyranny. We threw the tea, no more tyranny.
History's breeze whispers tales of our pleas for unity with our destiny. Now history's breeze whispers tales of our pleas for unity we claimed our destiny. The echoes of the past, long may they last in every heart and soul. Freedom's our goal. We threw the tea to the raging sea for our liberty, no more tyranny. We must ensure forevermore for our liberty, no more tyranny.
So after throwing tea into the sea, we decided to stop at Abigail's Tea Room, which is adjacent to the Boston Tea Party Ships and Museum. We are at Abigail's Tea Room at the Boston Tea Party Museum and Ship Experience. As you can hear in the background, they are throwing tea into the sea as we are actually having afternoon tea service. We on our afternoon tea, basically we're having tea and scones. We also bought, this is one of the original tea types thrown into the sea, so we have that. It's a light and sweet green type tea. So the Boston Tea Party Ships Museum. So very excited to be here. I would highly recommend the experience. It was awesome. Very informative. And some surprises along the way for sure. So definitely come out. Tea and scones at Abigail Tea Room, Boston Tea Party Ships and Museum.
Cranberry
We are
orange
having
scotch.
a
Okay, you're
wonderful
good.
day. We chose to sit outside. It's actually a little chilly, but there's supposed to be a major like hurricane type storm coming. So far, so good. So we're having a good time. So we have just finished tea at Abigail's Tea Room. We basically just had tea and scones, but it was very nice. I would highly recommend it. This does not require a ticket to do the Boston ships. You can actually. Bye.